I think I started. Oop,
Welcome, welcome. It is Curiel's Gaming and Naga.
Don't come on.
We're having some technical difficulties,
Oh,
but
come on.
It's fine.
Yeah, this game has a real hard time with this.
Just a little bit of a butt, but we got this. We're trying to see if we're recording or not. Wait, no, none of this.
Hang on, this is gonna be all.
It's gonna be weird.
All right, let's see.
It's gonna be weird. It is recording.
All right, we're good.
So that's...
Sorry about all that. I mixed up.
That was odd, but we're here. Okay. So, in our last episode of Homebodies, Homebody, yeah, right, not Homebodies, but Homebody. Found out we should go talk to Francine.
Francine?
Francine?
You're not here right now.
Francine.
Instead, there's this pyramid.
Is this?
Pyramid? It's seen through? What is this doing here? Is that blood?
God!
I hope Francine is okay.
I said we need to talk to Francine, and the game's like, no, Francine's fucking dead. No. No, that is very, Do we think she's upstairs?
Maybe. I think what we need to do is get that generator going.
Alright.
Oh, because we got all 3 generators accessed now.
We do. I know what that cunt is.
Come on, you rusty beach. Quickly.
You're not the person I'm looking for, Gary. I like you, Gary. You're chill. You're cool. She knows shit.
Don't crap.
There's a monster?
Nope. I have to do the bathroom pump. The big pump needed to get to that generator. Needs all the pressure into the other pumps.
Right.
Now the one that leads down there gets done just by opening the door. But this one is an extra one that does not need to be done.
You did the thing too, right?
Yeah, that was from the puzzle completed.
Okay. There's ding.
Yeah, I was just leaving the thing because I didn't need to be there to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's happening. I need to get this door ready. So we need to go through here. There we go. We have 10 minutes before the monster shows up. As you remember, it switched over to 8:30. Like how little time we have. This door. Am I too late? Don't think I have to do it all before the lightning strikes. I just think it has to be all in the same loop. Beach. It's fine. I can run around you this way. It's part of why I did it in this pattern. I'm a monster. Oh, that's new. I have a second here. Just copy of the book I illustrated. I got it. I hear it coming. God, it can be so fast sometimes. Joke's on you, monster. All I gotta do is flip a goddamn switch now. And nothing can stop me.
Francine.
The hell, Francine? Francine!
You fucking stole it. It's gone, see?
I didn't mean to scare you. Maybe it just explodes after the lightning strikes.
I think you
Maybe
stole
to
it.
scare you. What are you doing up here? The lamp in the study broke again, and I knew you were up here. We need to talk before you do something rash, Em. There are other things we can do, other options. I mean, for God's sake, Emily, look at that thing. Do you really think it can solve all your problems?
Well, we're being killed repeatedly, so I feel like maybe, yeah.
What other choice do we have? You think you know how to get out of this? No, Em, I'm telling you, neither of us do. Maybe there is no way.
Yeah, but at least I'm trying to solve the problem.
I think I first clocked it when you started poking around and solving Nest's little puzzles and talking in code. And for a moment there, I had a glimmer of hope that this was progress for the both of us. That maybe you would help me figure out how to get us out of here. But nope, you're still you.
What the fuck, Francine?
But I'm begging you, don't let it come to this. Why trust a weird old man and his weird old machine? Listen, I don't want this fight... sorry, Emily. Listen, I don't want this fight to end. I want this to stay ugly because it's something. But we need to get out of here, Francine. One way or another.
Yeah, like we just keep fucking going in a loop.
You don't know what it'll do. It could ruin everything, as if everything wasn't already ruined enough. This could be the end, Emily. Oh my god! Watch out!
I mean, yeah, the worst thing that could happen is that we all die. Which is exactly what's been happening.
Francine, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, Francine.
Oh. Oh!
It's not gonna be good.
Oh boy.
I really don't like Francine in this last little bit, because it's like... What the fuck? Are you solving this? We're in a loop of death. We're just gonna stay in this loop? Like... At least one of us is trying to solve it.
A fine mess you've gotten yourself into.
Pete.
Go to hell. Pete could be pretentious sometimes, but he didn't talk like the goddamn great Gazoo. Ness made it sound like you're not really you. You're gonna trust him? Nah, you took the time to turn on his machine. Look how much good that did you. Seems like it worked out okay. I'm still here. Barely. Can't keep coming back like this forever. Turning on the accumulator almost bled this place dry. I thought the accumulator created this place. The accumulator couldn't create shit. It's a wooden box attached to one of those static electricity machines from the Science Museum. At least it was. The decades of obsession Ness put into it turned it into a ticking time bomb. The raw energy of it almost killed this place. So if this place dies, what happens to us? Do we get set free or what? How do you define free? Don't start with me. Truthfully, I don't know. The strength that's keeping you here is giving out. But so is the strength that's keeping here. When that strength is finally gone, I don't know if you're no longer here or if you go out with the rest of what's here. If that makes sense. It makes about as much sense as any of the rest of this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to you again after this. I don't think I'll be able to do anything after this. Since there will be a quiet moment before the thought of the house intrudes again, do you have anything you'd like to know? Top to bottom?
Yeah. As long as you can ask all of them.
What is the thing that keeps killing us? What is the thing that keeps killing us? It's a symptom, a side effect. So are you, though you have a little more of a sense of self than the homunculus does. Who are you, really? Who are you, really? For all intents and purposes, I'm Pete. What happens to you now? I don't know. That one's a little beyond me. There's a threshold I'm aware of. I can hear it. I can barely hear anything else. I'm really scared. I'm not ready to cross it. But I don't have any choice. Still, it was good while it lasted. It was nice meeting you. Shucks. For real, why are you helping me? For real, why are you helping me? Why do you think I would want to hurt you? Because you've had me and my friends trapped in a hellish memory with a meat monster that keeps killing us? I didn't create the house. I didn't create you or the memory or the meat monster. These things just flow through me. I don't want any of this for you. I don't want anything.
Fair enough, I guess.
If you didn't create the killer, who did?
Yeah, no way.
I don't know. Entropy? What is up with all these evasive answers? I can't believe Nest was more forthcoming than you.
Yeah, fair.
Nest just has a way with words, I guess. Alright, I feel like I'm starting to fade. I don't have the choice not to bring the house back again. The house, all of you, that night, the gravity of it is too great. Greater than me. Why? I don't know. Seems pretty pointless if you ask me. It's been created and destroyed and recreated before. But this time, it's taking longer. I don't know how many more times it can happen again. Take care. Oh. And it's free for me.
Alright. Gross. Gotta say, gross.
Hey. Hey.
This is not the house.
No. I'm about to head out of town, and I didn't want to leave without checking on me. Yeah. Do you want to come in?
They made the sound before the door closed.
How's your head? Oh, it's fine. I didn't even end up spending the night. When I got home, I passed out, like, immediately, but I kept waking up. Something about being told you could die in your sleep really gives you fitful dreams, you know? Anyway, the doctor said I could sleep, so I've been working at it all day. I got my sleepy time tea. Should be fine. She just said to avoid caffeine and, like, strenuous mental activity, I guess. Gosh, Francine, I just wanted to say that I'm, Hold on, are you going to apologize? You feel sorry? For what? I don't know, I guess just watching you falling, I couldn't help but think I could have done something about it. About what? A fiberglass hot dog collapsed. I got a concussion. It wasn't the end of the world. I really thought that hot dog could hold our weight. I did too. You could have broken your neck. But I didn't. You came with me to the ER. You were there for, like 3 hours. People have aneurysms. Sometimes hours later, people hit their head going up the stairs and die after a week with no warning. I remember you having a better handle on this stuff. What's going on? I think I might be experiencing some cognitive decline. What are you talking about? I don't know. I think I'm just in town to see some fucking shooting stars or whatever, a meteor shower, and I'm stuck in this part of the process where my friends and I are like strangers. The ice never breaks. I can't get through to anyone. Then some kind of masked freak shows up, starts killing them. We're stuck in a time loop and keep living the same night over and over, and we find out the house we're trapped in is all made out of meat.
The middle one. Because technically he's not masked anymore.
Yeah.
So,
we're stuck in a time loop and
there we
keep
go.
living
Yeah.
the same night over and over.
I figured when all the answers were that.
The same night where everything sucks even before a masked murder monster came and comes and kills us. It's so absurd that I start to think it must not be happening. I assume it just has to end somehow. That it was never really it was never real in the first place. But no, there is a masked killer, and it's some kind of Groundhog Day thing. But then even that isn't true. It's some kind of nasty fake reality we're in. I don't know. And I'm like, is there just something fucked up about me? Did I do something to deserve this? Like, I created that thing, didn't I? Willed it into being? Or is this just in my head? Am I unconscious in a car at the bottom of a ravine? Did I slip in the fucking shower or something? Emily, you can't... The worst thing about all this is I don't even know if anything is special about it. Maybe this is just normal disillusionment. Emily, we're trapped in a time loop and there's a knife-wielding monster that keeps killing us. I know. It sucks. But something about this night, when I left your apartment, whenever the hell this actually happened, I remember the look you were giving me, like future uncertain, anything can happen stuff, and I fucked it up. Hurried myself away and didn't talk to you or anyone. I let it all slip. I lost my best friend over nothing. After the night at the hospital, I told myself I wasn't gonna depend on anyone else ever again. I wasn't gonna caretake or be taken care of. I went all in on me. And when I saw you again at Nest's house a year later, I realized it was working, I guess. I wasn't angry, didn't feel passionate about not having heard from you. I was just a matter of fact. Yeah, it was just a matter of fact. Oh, Francine, you don't have to apologize.
Yes, of course she's
not
supposed to
apologizing.
say, she's going to say I'm not apologizing.
I did what was right for me. I decided I wasn't going to give you or my dad or my landlord, who needs to come inside my apartment for an hour to tell me he's raising my rent, I decided I wasn't going to give anything more time or thought than I could spare.
Sure.
I did everything I could. I started waking up at 6 a.m. every day, meditating for an hour. I upped my therapy to as many times a week as my insurance would allow. Then when I lost that insurance, I found free counseling service and did that as much as I could. I made a full-time job of just trying to be happy, and I'm still not. It wasn't enough to maintain. The yearning's still there. There's a sense that whatever used to make life magical is gone now. I can't remember what it was, so you invent things. It was a video game you loved, the Halloween bucket from McDonald's. Or maybe it's a plan you make, some future time where you imagine you'll feel exactly like you used to. The reality is things are changing, but nothing is changing faster than you are. The days are shorter now and you're in pain and there's somebody with a knife coming for you. Don't hit your head on the stairs. I'm so goddamn sick of living in the past. That sounds pretty healthy. And why does it hurt so much? Not everything feels good all the time.
Yeah.
So, we're not really here, are we? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the house trip was probably a long time ago. All the flashbacks we've been having are all part of the illusion too. Wherever we are, we gotta figure out how to get
First
out.
one.
Top one?
Yeah.
I think that house trip was probably a long time ago. I think so too. Feels like an old bad memory. Feels good to be able to talk about.
Yeah.
It does. Shit. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh. Yeah. Oh god.
Oh my god. Are you okay? Nah, it's fine. I'll get a towel.
You're also bleeding. You're. Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh. We've gone down.
Ow. Yeah. Ow. Guess it's kind of pathetic that we weren't able to let any of this go, huh? Yeah, wonder when this even actually is. The present, I mean. It's sad if this is happening like a year after the trip to Nest's house. Way sadder if it's like 5 years later. Or if it's been decades and this is hell. Pretty boring hell.
Yeah.
We're gonna die in this place, aren't we?
I mean, technically, we already have.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, permanently, for real this time. Probably.
Oh, hola. Hola. Oh. It's real bright. I'm not a fan of like the
It's getting really
like
big.
dark and then bright. It is.
That horsey is floating. Excuse me, what the hell?
What?
Hey,
Ah,
excuse me?
that thing? Okay.
Huh. A bunch of little rectangles labeled with the names of rooms throughout the house.
Okay,
Right.
like that looks exactly like the, I can't remember where it is, but the thing.
Over the elevator?
Yeah. I was like, I don't remember where it is, but I remember there's a thing, and the thing looks like
Oh, that's open.
it's open now. Oh my god, that makes me uncomfy.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, most of it.
Hey, oh. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Okay, game. Enough with the seizure-inducing flip-flop.
Okay.
Let me look at the void. Jesus, what's going on up here? That thing that's been growing in the sky. It's not the moon. It's some kind of hole. I was hoping we could just turn on the accumulator again and end this place. I need to talk to Francine about this.
Let's go find Francine!
Francine... Oh.
Oh, you said that.
Okay, well, I'm going to hopefully assume that she's... Yeah.
Francine! Hello, Francine.
Francine. Hey, Emily. So, we're back. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd just, like, wake up in our bed somewhere. Free from this. Same. But hey, we're not dead. Guess we have to figure out how to get out of here for good. Let's try. By the way, I'm sorry about that business in the attic. The fight over the accumulator. Francine, you know you don't have to apologize.
Yeah, you
I mean,
do.
Jesus, I didn't know what I was doing. That thing could have killed us.
Yeah, we've been like...
Yeah, well, it didn't. And at the end of the day, what other options did we have?
Yeah.
Sure. Pete, whoever Pete is, you were talking to Pete too, right? Yeah, at least it looked like Pete. But I don't know, it's like he's busted or something. He used to be a little more him. Since you showed up, he's gotten fuzzier. Anyway, Pete said that turning on the accumulator at full power almost killed this place, so I guess I had the right idea. Too bad it's gone now. Sucked into the void or whatever. You saw that, huh? Yeah? Yeah. What the hell's going on up there? I think that the full moon that's been above us this whole time is actually some kind of void. And it's getting bigger as this place dies. Crap. What are we gonna do? So, what do we do now? So, there's a giant void in the sky that's slowly eating this place. I'm gonna try to figure this out.
I think the first one.
So, what do we do now? The accumulator may have been bullshit in the end, but it was something. Without it, I don't know what we should do next. Well, there's one more thing I can think of. An idea I got from Nest. From Nest. So you were talking to him too? For a while, yeah. It wasn't always Pete. In between loops, Nest really loves to hear himself talk. He does. Once I started to realize he wasn't a mad scientist, that he was just a struggling artist, I kind of softened on him. Then once I figured out he wasn't actually a struggling artist, he was like a rich, pretentious fraud, I really don't know how to feel.
Yeah, fair.
Eventually I figured out he was full of hot air and started saying so. He didn't take that too well. Then he stopped showing up to the house. He started bugging me instead. Yeah, he's kind of, he's pretty obnoxious. I kind of feel bad for him.
I kind of feel bad for him.
I kind of feel bad for him. He's sort of pathetic, isn't he? Yeah. He'd be kind of sweet if he wasn't such a prick. Though I guess both can be true at the same time. Anyways, that thing, the creature, the killer? Wait, what do we call that thing? The homunculus, the killer, I don't know, Zippy?
I do love that, but we have the name for it. I want to call it Zippy.
Zippy. I don't know. Zippy?
There we go.
I guess that works for now. Let's maybe circle back on something else later, okay?
No, call it Zippy.
Anyways, Zippy starts every loop in this creepy old elevator. You've seen that, right? Yeah, it brings Zippy up to that crawl space next to the bedroom on the second floor, but it's impossible to get inside up there. That's how that door opens. It comes out from there. Right, and it passes through the little waiting room next to the cellar at some point during every loop. Yeah. Where the hell does it start? Just like someplace far beneath the house? Why would the killer be on that elevator in the first place? Ness told me about it once. Well, he didn't actually know either, but he said that he figured out how to get inside. He said it had something to do with the waiting room, some hidden sequence there. He said he got it open himself, but that he was too afraid to go inside. He thought it could end this whole thing, that it could solve the mystery of the loop, if not escape it outright. But he said he was too much of a coward to do it himself. At least he was being honest, I guess. Yup, either way, it seemed important, like Zippy was coming from there for a reason. So we need to ride down that elevator ourselves. Guess so. Okay, well, I guess we'd better figure it out else. Otherwise, I'll check the waiting room. I guess.
Just the void.
So, there's a giant void in the sky that's slowly eating this place? Yes, and when you put it that way, it does seem really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm trying to put on a brave face. It's really horrifying.
Damn right.
I keep trying to be brave about it too. Kind of hard to be lighthearted in a situation like this, though.
You should really stop trying to be. Come on.
It made it sound like this place, the version of the house we're in, even the place from the past that we've seen lately, they're all part of some greater being. A living being. One that's dying? Yeah. And as it dies, the hole in the sky is gonna get bigger and bigger until there's nothing left. Francine, this is so fucked up. I hate it. Let's focus on the task at hand, okay? We have to figure out how to get out of here. Got it. Oh, jeez. Gary is starving. Oh, the book's gone. Oh.
Gary's the only one that really walks around.
7:30? Oh, God, no. Excuse me. Oh, no.
Megan, your face. Oh,
The killer's nearby.
Gary have this.
Bye. Oh, what the hell?
What?
Did you see that little thing? things scuttered by.
That weird little baby thing that we saw that got hit by the car.
Yeah. Ah, my neck.
Oh no!
It just popped. Okay. Attic. Light on. The light switches. That's what the light and the dark rectangulars are.
Okay.
So let's figure out if the switch is on. Switch on. Okay. Main bedroom. Study and bathroom on. Please don't be in there. You see? There it already is. Came through. That's where that elevator is, right there. In the bedroom, we turn off. Study is on. He does not. Bye, guys. You go on and get murdered real distracting.
Sorry,
there.
Francine.
Bathroom light's already on.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's on every time I open that door. Foyer light off.
Yep.
Kitchen light off. Garage on. Okay, foyer light. Off. Yes, I know. Dead. So scary.
We don't really care about him though.
Garage light on or off? On.
Yeah, I'm starting to care less about Francine too. This could kill us. It's like, well, we keep dying.
But
Probably violently.
she has apologized in sorting that out.
Yep, fine.
Cellar, waiting room. Okay, hang on. Cellar off.
And then Emily's like, you don't have to apologize. I said, fuck yes you do. But what plan are you coming up with? I'll see your plan. Right, come on. Give me something to work with.
Okay. In the waiting room. Art studio, flooded room. Oh shit, I have to go back. Okay. Start quickly. Art room on. Last one.
This one's supposed to be on, is it? Oh.
Oh shit, it was already on. Oh, I wasted so much time. Don't be there. Don't be there. Fuck, it's there. It's there. It's there. It sees me. Fucking sees me. Come here. You get me? I can't interact with that. I need to solve that puzzle. Oh.
You can't track with
Lame.
when you're scared.
Sure you can.
You can't interact with the puzzles when you're scared, can you? I thought we already had that issue before.
I've had it where I was trying to solve a puzzle and the thing murdered me. Maybe I can't. I don't know. Should have been able to do that because I could have swapped it. Escaped.
Look at that. That's cool. Okay.
Whatever the hell that was.
weird
little house, but not one that we're familiar with.
Very round. I would not want to have any like furniture or anything in it because like it's so. Like the walls are round. Like what are you gonna? I guess really you can.
Gotta do this as fast as possible because we only have 30 minutes, which really equates to 30 seconds. Light switch. So the flooded room does not need to be interacted with. It's just such a blessing. Study was already on. Just like the living room and the dining room are already on. Turn off the kitchen light. Turn off the kitchen light. Just it. So I can ignore the flooded room. I can just go right past it. Cheap scare. Bugger off you. Last two switches. This one. Hang on. Nearest to you. I think I've got them right. I'm sure I didn't miss any. Scared me. So I guess we go down to B2.
Oh,
Bye.
that makes me uncomfy. I don't like going deeper or higher in anything. I hate basements and oh god, it's a room. I hate basements and attics. Like just
Nice. No, notes to myself. Package from Francine. She sent it like the week after I moved. I kept meaning to open it.
no. Why didn't you open it? See, I love getting packages. Even if it's from myself, because usually I'll forget.
This is Laura's room.
I apologize about that. Cooking is happening and.
We got a faulty fire alarm that goes off anytime there's hot enough air that comes out of the kitchen.
So, there's no fire. There's just enough. Turns out this time there is. I'd be like, well, okay, well, I feel like yelling, fire would have also.
The clock broke.
Yeah. I guess we just. Oh, into the void. Oh, okay. Just our room again.
Cleaning this area up was a lot of work. It was like pulling teeth, but it felt like a good first step.
I like that picture. It's like a possum.
Carrying the little friends.
You're carrying a little possum and a rabbit and a little porcupine. That's cute.
And I think a duck, but it's under a sticky note.
Friend.
Like the rest would follow. Room's looking a little messier. An unopened package for Francine. I let it sit for months.
It's a box too. Ooh, I want to open it.
This is Laura's room. It took me a long time to finally take this sign down. Excuse me?
Laura. I mean, she seemed pretty mad with you last time we saw
A
that.
lot of sticky notes. Sticky notes, they're all from me. Some of these are really passive-aggressive. In retrospect, these seem kind of excessive. Oh, you can multi-click on things, so let's try Laura's room again. This is Laura's room. A long time. Nope, that's the same.
Okay.
The package. It's a package from Francine that I let sit open for like a year. Just looking at her handwriting, the sticker, and the little exclamation marks, I can barely stand it. Chip away at it, I thought, a little progress at a time. Okay, that's a repeat. You've broken time. Okay, that says the same thing for all. Oh, hi, not quite right wall. That's great. I understood why Laura moved out, but it still felt really bad. Laura's been a really supportive friend, even after she moved out. No, okay. Exposed muscle, breathing slowly. Is this place alive? Made out of meat? I can barely stand to think about it.
Yeah. They go in the door. Go in the meat door.
It's turning gray. Dying. This place is on its last legs. We don't have long left. Okay, then it's a repeat. Through the door. Oh. I just saw it finish itself there. I have a pair of scissors. There's some blood on the blade, like somebody cut themselves breaking them apart. I don't remember doing this. Jesus, I really let this place fall apart. Did I really let it get this bad? This place is fucking dilapidated. What a disaster. None of this seems right. I couldn't have let it get this bad, could I? And there we repeat. I'm so glad. Friends. I'm just unloading all of my boxes of books. I gotta give you some of these because this awful reading habit of mine makes moving miserable. It's crazy that I can be doing work and know that within 5 miles you're puttering around doing your thing. Congrats on the real, actual book you illustrated, by the way. I know that was always a dream of yours, so proud of you. Look at us, 2 adults with jobs and apartments in the same city. Come check out my dinky little apartment. I want to see your dinky little apartment. I want to see Laura again. Let's go to the museum or the movies or get drunk and play pinball. Heart F. It's weird when I see that because it's like, oh man, this person accomplished that. They illustrated the book. I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, I wrote a book.
Yeah.
A growing pile of mail. What a mess.
But you cut your box.
Ignoring it didn't make it go away.
Oh. I see if someone else gets like a box package, it makes like I want to open it. I know I can't legally, and also just it's not nice to open someone else's package. But like I see it, I'm like, oh, I want to open it.
Sticky notes.
Gotta open the box.
Sticky notes. I didn't know what else to do. I guess Nest and I have this habit in common.
Yeah.
Leaving notes everywhere. Well, I had a neat wall. Oh, sticky notes.
Okay.
Some of these are in a handwriting I don't recognize. In fact, they're not even words. Sticky notes everywhere. Some of these, sorry, what was that? Everywhere. Some of these are in my handwriting. A lot of them are just scrawled, scribbly mess.
Yeah.
Okay. None of this seems right. I can't let it get this bad, could I?
Yay.
Let's back on the meat. I don't know. We don't have long left. No, does not look like you do. It didn't even finish making itself this time.
That we don't.
Oh. Scratches.
I don't like that.
Was that thing trapped down here? That thing, Zippy, just kept banging at the walls trying to get out. This means that cutscene earlier.
Yeah.
It wanted out.
Yeah, now it's fucking killing everybody, so... Well, yeah, that would be...
If they don't stay dead, are they really been killed? Oh, there's that creepy mask.
I mean, kind of.
A bunch of torn up sheets and bandages and paper, all torn up and mixed together. Was Zippy living here? It's kind of pathetic. How long was Zippy trapped here?
I love that we're calling it Zippy now, not gonna lie. I think Zippy is like the perfect name. Come here, Zippy!
Wanted out.
Come on, Zippy! Come to me, Zippy! Come on, Zippy! Zippy, Zippy! God damn it, Zippy again. Zippy, stop. You want a Zippy? There you go, Zippy. Are you happy, Zippy? You're free. Freedom for Zippy. Bye, Zippy.
I love how less scared of it you are now that you're calling it Zippy.
Yeah.
Emily! Sorry about the mess. I don't think it's this bad in real life. Where'd Zippy go? It has to be looking for us, right? Not anymore. Saw the door was open and made a break for it.
Zippy.
I don't think it liked being here either. Things are going wild up above. You should see it. Up above? We can't go back up there. You'd rather take your chances out there?
Oh.
Good point.
Yeah. Yeah, Zippy's gone.
That hallway is not the same.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wasn't that before?
It's not wild. It's not a wild, classical, haunted house anymore.
It's an actual house.
It's just a house.
Cool.
Just a normal house with a normal attic. Yeah. After you went down the elevator, I kind of lived and died a few more times. And... Jeez, really? Yeah, don't worry about it. But every time I came back, it seemed like the house was changing. It got a little smaller, less colorful, a little sadder, more like I actually remember it.
So I say we kill Cliff just to check. Just to see if, the Cliff will come back.
Let's take a look around, I guess. Knock yourself out.
Cool, let's see the house. Okay.
Can't go down the stairs apparently, but we can go. Oh, maybe we can? Hang on, I'd have to find out. I'm watching this, Parker, I'm watching the sun set over the lake as I write this. The garden I told you about has finally begun to pay off. The zucchinis are just beginning to flower. My tomato plants are bearing big, misshapen fruit. My basil has come in a bit wimpy this year, but it does just fine for light capers and salad on a night like this. I think back on the dinky little garden I tried to so hard to cultivate in your side yard that summer, where everything I planted was choked out by that single rogue watermelon vine. and how we checked on the wayward little watermelon every day, joked about the seed spitting contest we'd have when it was grown, and of course those rat bastard squirrels beat us to the punch. We found that hollowed out Rhine. You were crying laughing, and I was just plain crying. Such a silly thing. Speaking of silly things, have you heard from any of the old gang lately? You'll never believe it, but I find myself getting lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure you understand the feeling. It is a joy to live alone, yes, but I find myself missing the sounds of poorly picked guitar in the early morning, the inexplicable clunks in the bowels of the house, the smell of the damp cellar mixed with clove cigarettes, the art projects, the experiments, oh, the conversations we all had just sitting on the steps outside, arguing about nothing. Kids sometimes come down to the shores of my property and smoke grass, and the smell drifts up here and drives me crazy with nostalgia. They believe they're being sly, and I'm happy to let them think so, just so long as I can enjoy their distant laughter and fun.
No.
Makes me miss you, and that house, and those people, very much. I wonder if we could corral all the old folks back together for some sort of reunion, in exchange for ideas. That's right, in an exchange of ideas, as we would have called it then. It would be lovely to see some familiar faces again and do, well, whatever it is we aging punks do with ourselves now that we're no longer cool or relevant. Not that we ever really were, anyway. So enough of my navel gazing. Are you well? What are you working on? Tinkering with? Is that cat still hanging around your back door? Do you have any books to recommend? Please drop me a letter, drop me a line whenever you find the chance. I do so love to pick that strange brain of yours. Warmly, C. Clara, I found these while cleaning, and since I'll be around the post office today, I wanted to take a moment to send them to you. They're from another time, but somehow I still think of us as these feeble lines and the hands that drew them. Parker. That's a look at him, an artistic rendition of him younger, and an artistic rendition of C when younger.
Yeah.
Guess this is an old Grubsoft game. Looks scary.
Yeah.
I see you can't go down the stairs. You're ready for... I guess we're ready to flip the switch on the accumulator. Wait, the accumulator? That box over there? Yep. Here it is. Just a totally normal, creepy old pseudoscience box. Wow. Might as well give it a try.
What happened to the others after I left?
What happened to the others after I left? The other kids? They all disappeared. Not long after you went into the elevator, they were just gone. And then the elevator came back up, and Zippy got in and went after you. That's when the house started to change. What happened to this place? What happened to this place? I have no idea. I mean, I guess I have some idea. You saw it. It was falling apart. It feels like it shed the layers we had put on it. Like it turned back into Nest's house as it actually was. With all the emotional burden we had put on it. Exactly, I guess. By the way, what was the deal with those fleshy little creatures? The little jiggly things in Nest's house?
They're really, they're kind of cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were kind of cute. Same, I guess. Weird little walking kidneys.
Yeah. Little dudes.
Wait, no. Now that I put it that way, I hate them.
Fair.
They're starting to remind me of Zippy.
Yeah.
Bipedal flesh lumps kind of going through the motions of human behavior. But like baby. Almost like Zippy had more reference material to pull from. There was this time where one had gotten injured and was dragging itself toward me, whimpering and stuff. It started nuzzling against my leg, like it wanted me to pet it, so I did. Till it died. I think that might have messed me up more than some of the times I've watched you guys die.
Not fair.
Ugh. What did its skin feel like? Like wet velvet.
Huh. Not how I would have assumed.
Who would have guessed who would have guessed this whole place was made out of meat? Definitely not me.
Yeah.
Do you think this place has been making us out of the same stuff? Don't. No. I refuse to entertain this possibility. What do you think happened to Nest? What do you think happened to Nest? In my heart of hearts, I think I'm kind of charmed by him, in spite of everything. I want to hope he got older and wiser somehow. There's a letter over there from Clara. The tone is like she's a little older and wiser herself. Sounds like Nest got back in touch with her at some point. And she's not replying like he's a preening, obnoxious jerk, so I guess he did something right. That's pretty heartening. Clara seems genuinely interesting and sweet. I feel weirdly attached to this idea of her, which might just be Nest's idea of her.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nest's ideas, did you read his doofies in the sci-fi? Oh yeah, very bad. I can see the pamphlet now. Are you at risk for becoming a baby man? See anything interesting in the sky? No, you don't. Go inside. The drawing on it is of like an old cigarette ad looking guy with lightning shooting out of his eyes, like an old prog rock album cover. And the drawing's bad. The drawing's really bad. I miss you. I missed you too, dummy. Even if you only had a little time left, I hope that after all this, you figured out how to stop being a shut-in.
Yeah.
I hope that after all this, I figured out how to stop being a shut-in. You're never too old to have not figured out any fucking thing out, I guess. I always thought you had it more figured out than me. Well, glad the elaborate ruse of my entire personality worked.
Yeah.
What do you think happened to the other kids after they disappeared? I guess the same thing that's gonna happen to us. Yikes. Did we ever end up working our shit out? I don't know. Maybe? I like the thought of it. Me too. Did you ever hash things out with Laura? I don't remember. I hope she found a better roommate, at least. Do you remember anything that happened after this? I don't. I don't even know what year it is. Gotta quickly look around some more. And then I'm gonna look around some more. Just wanna go for it. How's that her letter? Okay, I think this is the only thing to examine now. A wooden box with a switch and a light bulb. This is the accumulator, I guess.
It looks like it's made of like brick. If you look at the side.
Yeah, I think it's just wooden planks, like small wooden planks with a reinforcement. Going up between. From before this obsession made it a messed up, mad science machine.
Alrighty.
Francine? Emily? I'm ready to go. I am too. Yes, let's get together soon, okay? I'm really gonna miss you, Francine. I'm so goddamn glad to be out of here.
First one.
It was good seeing you. No, it wasn't.
Yay. For some reason, I thought that was the end. It's gonna be like roll credits. I feel like we're close. We've gone over our time for this video too, but
Can't really help that.
I feel like we're just like really close to the end. So.
I ran through the
right,
light switch puzzle as fast as possible. Everything else has just been cutscene and slow.
Yeah. It's like. And now we're definitely near the end. Yeah.
Roll credits.
So.
Oh god, I'm dumb.
So she's okay?
Well, she left her apartment for the first time in months.
That's the actual moon this time?
Well, that was the sun.
Sun? Yeah, this is the
And now it's
sun
fading into the night sky. I'm so stupid. Homebody, with the O on the body emphasized. It just dawned on me. The house was made of meat. The home was a body.
Yeah.
It's so stupid of me to not pick up on that. It took the second time getting through the end of this for me to kick into that.
That's alright.
Sometimes I am the very dumb.
Is there any, like, after cutscene thingy?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us.
Is that go up a while?
This interesting, intriguing, kind of confusing.
Yeah, since we have a moment, might as well unpack a little bit here. Like, I'm not 100% certain on all the elements and implications of this. I think there's not actually any one answer. It's a kind of a multi-layered thing. Like the Emily we saw as they were talking at the end there, those were memories, images and impressions of Emily and Francine. But not themselves. They were recreations of themselves in some kind of liminal space with a emotional, anxiety, and obsessive-based recreated world that was powered by, a concept. And I don't think it's supposed to be like the literal or metaphorical representation of Emily going through her OCD anxieties and learning to come out of her reclusiveness, but also that it isn't not that. Essentially, I think it's kind of multiple things at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure if it's that Francine was also a construct made by Emily's, subconscious ideas, or if it's that they both were there. Both of their subconscious forms of self were there, but the other kids were not part of it because they were just recreations of their impressions. Something we missed a little bit because we sped through a little bit too smoothly was that they start changing how they talk a little bit. Like Gary gets a little more depressed sounding because he's not just a clown and living happy through life. He actually has problems.
Yeah.
And Cliff talks about it in the cutscene about how he was freaked out when he leaves his work because the guy dies.
Yeah, I remember that.
But after a couple of the runs, that book was there. If you talk to him after that, it actually has him talking about it, and he talks to Emily pleasantly. He's not being cold-shouldery. He's not standoffish at all. In fact, he seems to be perfectly fine with Emily. Nice. And he's nice to her because he says, oh, why do you have that? And he's like, I bought it. I bought 2 copies, one for me and my mom. And she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, can you do me a favor? Can you sign it before you go? Implying before the weekend that they're spending together is over. It's like, it would mean a lot. And then she goes okay, and you can do it. You go and then you sign it, and he goes, it's like, all right, thank you. I guess I'm gonna go sell this on eBay for 50 cents. And then she jokes saying don't gouge. Oh, come on, don't gouge people. And he's like, Emily, I'm being nice. Let me be nice to you. Because he was joking with her. He's supposed to be being silly about it.
Still a bitch.
And then she goes, no, and he's like, Emily, let me be nice to you. And she goes, okay, just this once. And he's fine. He talks to you completely normal. He seems pleasant. So I get the impression that these impressions of the friends are based off of her memories, impressions, and anxieties about them. She was anxious and afraid that Cliff would hate her after moving away. So that's the version that she originally gets. And then eventually, as she works through her shit and works through the memories, he just becomes more normal with his own stress and fears. Same thing with Gary. Megan I didn't talk to as much. I didn't get as much feedback from. And of course, Francine is trying to pretend like the loop isn't happening.
You fucking do this entire time! Francine, you bitch! Second she was like, yeah, I'm gonna be petty. It's like, you fucking knew this entire time. You just pretending it's not real.
What happens if we go continue, I wonder? I figure while we're unpacking this, let's find out. So, yeah, so this whole odd thing, and everything in it is clearly some kind of impression or...
Oh, God, you're very bright. Hello. Hi.
liminal representation of...
Oh, hey. What's going on there?
of people's experiences and lives. Now we know what that is. That's her hiding. It's her apartment where she would not leave. She's all
Also, that's not mail. You gotta. Oh, is it just like beginning again?
Where?
Or is this
No, this is the end again.
This is
Because the suitcase has blood.
It did indeed. Okay.
But yeah, so that was. I was just felt like, oh god, the face people. Oh, right! Quick little thing, we missed this. During one of the iterations, that painting fell over. Parker, please forgive me, but after sitting on it for a few days, I simply cannot accept this painting as a gift. I keep seeing it out of the corner of my eyes while trying to work and losing my train of thought as I break out into chills. I don't wish to seem superstitious, the thing is just ghastly. I think it'd be better displayed at your home. Bryn Stoward. It is a...
It's a little
little eerie.
A little creepy.
But anyways, yeah. Do you have any impressions or thoughts you want to share while I diddle-daddle around here? Because I don't know what to do.
I don't know, Clip's a bitch. Francine's also a bitch for pretending that the thing, like... Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. And then getting mad at us when we're trying to solve the problem and she's not.
Well, I think that was also part of the character growth representation of her arc as a character, was that she was trying to pretend and hide, much as, ironically, Emily is doing in life. And Emily normally does, but her denial was what was driving hers, whereas Emily's was hiding through fear rather than denial.
This was a good game. It just kind of made me think of Silent Hill, though.
It does have a lot of inspirations from that, but it is a very solid take on it. It also has some feels for some other things. It reminds me of Stephen King novels here and there. Jory definitely, I guess, like the director head of this or whatever from Game Grumps, 100% deserves some praise and credit, because that was a great... For me, this has been a great game. I thought this was excellently done. The pacing is fantastic. Oh!
There's this.
I finally found it. What? What happens? Whoa! Not 14, not 15, not 16.
You tried that one. Oh.
I did. I tried 15.
Okay.
I see. So it's a sequence. Can I jump up the levels, I wonder? I can. Alright, well, I guess we're going a little longer on the already long episode as we finish this up. Oh, dang, dude.
Hey, we were trying to do something, you cunt.
We just don't have time. I'll have to start a new file and see what happens with that.
Figure it out.
I'll do that on my own time.
If you would like to see it too, you should also play this game. Go get it on Steam.
Yeah, it's not too expensive. It's fairly low cost. Really good horror game with just lots of nice, solid elements. The surreal horror, the legitimate psychological horror. Just a really solid take on all of that.
Spooky monster.
It has been a great time going through. Also, it's really nice to support the Game Grumps
cool.
development team.
They're chill.
Because they've made fun games, and this is honestly one of the better horror games I've played in like a while, especially with how low budget compared, like such a small team. This is really good. I also love the visuals. I kind of like this like in between art style of like low poly, not low poly. I don't know. Actually, that's right. The color scheming makes me think of the original Alone in the Dark and stuff like that. Ultimately, though, it's really good. I like it. I recommend it a lot. It's a fun experience. Even if you've seen it and know what's going on, it's still fun to go through those puzzles and the stress of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyhow.
But thank you for joining us. Next, I don't know what we're gonna play next. We're gonna figure that out. Probably not as spooky, but maybe spooky.
Yeah, because this one was paced.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it felt more spooky to me than it did like horror.
It's because it's got a lot more emotional and psychological suspense,
And
but
like
it has good bursts of horror.
But like Silent Hill, I need a
break after. Silent Hill was also a lot heavier. Like this does a great job of skirting the line of emotionally heavy, but not damaging.
Silent Hill is damaging. It's like I need a
Silent Hill gets dark.
game.
So yeah.
But I forgot what the game is called, but there is a game that I would like to do as our next horror game. So maybe.
Oh yeah, the one that came from the Welsh development team.
Yeah.
Like sale, which was really cool. Also, I've seen the game. It looks really, really pretty.
Both of the games that I kind of checked out a little bit.
Okay.
So yes, thank you for joining us for another Spookies. We will be back again at it. I hope you enjoy. Drink water, eat food. Have a good day, a good night. And I love you. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.